Hey practitioners, welcome to a new practice log. I know I didn't post any practice logs lately, but I continued filming, though I didn't have any time cutting what I filmed. But this one is filmed exactly one day after the last practice log, so there is a continuation here. Alright, what do you see? So I'm back at my currently favorite spot to train, and I started this training with a midsection cycle. So this is the first exercise. I'm in a plank. You see I'm lifting off the arms from side to side, and the idea is that you move as little as possible in the rest of the body while doing it. So you see always my pelvis moving a little bit when I lift off the arms, but I try to reduce it as much as I can. And my pelvis is actually a bit high. I would like it to be lower. And if you do it like this, the plank suddenly will be a very hard exercise again. Second exercise in this circle is the side plank, here as the variation Copenhagen plank, where I have the top leg on something and it's only the top leg that is supported. So this is also a knee strengthener and a strengthener of the inside muscles of the leg. It is a little bit awkward position because I'm just on this rail and I have to make sure I'm not slipping off, and I'm also keeping my knee slightly bent, so it's not too much strain on the knee. The idea is to try to keep the hips open and mainly move vertically up and down, but you see my hip is a tiny bit closing each time when I'm going down. The third exercise you hopefully know, the Bart's back curl. So here this is about bending and extending in the spine, so you train the spinal extensors. You see I use the classic Deuser band. Here I perform it in a relatively quick speed. Beginners I would recommend to do it slower. And I do it in the ipsilateral variation, so the same hand as the leg is grabbing. I did this cycle for 3 times, and then I continued with the Jenga blocks. You have seen the last practice log, you saw the Jenga blocks there. In the last video we used Soichi's Jenga blocks, but this time I'm using the Jenga blocks that we have at home, which have color because they actually belong to my daughter. She allowed me to borrow them for the training, and I focused on lower body mobility while creating extra presence in these exercises through having this Jenga T-shape in my hands. And I was going back and forth between doing lower body mobility with the Jengas and some extra upper body work. So I was doing some brachiation here on these monkey bars and some static lizard work. So some work where you're down on the bottom of the push-up and you move the legs or you move the arms. There are different variations of this. And here you see some more work with the Jenga blocks and different lower body mobility exercises. Here the split squat and here the forward fold. And as you see, I'm doing a different thing with the Jenga block. I just have one Jenga block in my open palm. And here the long lunge, an exercise that needs both strength and mobility. Finished off by Tai Chi style one leg squats. You see one leg is in the knee, but that's not the main detail. You can put this leg in different positions. The main detail is that I'm not bending in the spine, at least not much. Like you see me moving forward with the spine very, very little. So I try to stay upright and go focusing on the ankle. So I only go to the depth where I can still be very upright with the spine. After this, it was time for some handstand work. If I remember correctly, that didn't go particularly well on that day, I have to say. Here in the background, you see Carl, who was also training with me on that day. And I was alternating the handstand work with some juggling. I'm pretty bad at juggling and I hadn't really done it for a while, so I just went back into it. Yeah, but if you're a juggler, you see, like, it looks difficult for me. Like, yeah, it's not easy. It's not my main discipline. Feel a little bit my back, the left side. It's really my weak link, my back. I would like to have a... It's okay, like, I accept. But weakly, if you have weak link, your elbow, it's not so much of a problem. But back, weak link. I don't want to, like, make it worse through talking about it.